Good afternoon, this is Kathy from Scrappy Counselor Designs, and today I'm going to show you the mini I made. It's a tall envelope mini, and I actually got the designs and idea from Laura Dennison off of her tutorials, and she can be found at followthepapertrail.blogspot.com. Awesome artist. But what is used to make this mini and each of the pages are actually 2.5 number 10 envelopes. You just seal them down, and then they're measured at certain lengths, and they actually, this also contains its own binding place as well. And I actually got started by using on the front. I have used, this is a Stampin' Up! Punch, and all three of the base flowers here was made from, it's called the Blossom Petals Punch, Build-A-Punch. And so I had fun, and I just added a lot of bling, and some really nice pretty lace I've had. I've used lace on Victorian lampshades when I was making them. And in the center of this large flower, I actually, this is the Tim Holtz, his flower, folded flower. I can't remember the name of it, but, and then I just backed it with some really pretty lace, organza ribbon and bling, and really had fun just playing with it. I think what I'm going to do afterwards is lay down paper, but yet I'm going to do some glimmer misting on the front of with some ivory pearl, I think, on the flowers. But okay, as we get started, we open it up, and I have a tag, and it's a large tag, and on that tag I have an envelope that has bling on it, and you can just, it's a place to put photos or journaling. Makes it kind of fun. So these pages, by using the 2.5 envelopes, this is the binding, as I was talking about. You get 5 pockets, which you can put in 5 tags. But there's 1, here's the 2, here's 3, and if you turn it over, there's number 4, and then number 5. So, and in this book, I have actually 4 of those pages, which took 8, 9, 10 envelopes to complete. Anyway, the first pocket, I actually made a little book, and in this book I used bling. I tied it together with ribbon. I have a journaling spot, place for a photo, and I did that throughout this little tiny book, so they could add photos and journaling. So there's, even though I said that this would hold at least 20 photos, this little book alone will hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 5 photos by itself. And then the next tag, I've actually used, in this book I used a lot of pearl accents and bling, and I may just use the ribbon around the house, and then a place to journal on the back. This was really fun to play with. I kind of went bling crazy. And on the tall envelope, this is the journaling side. I actually have waves to journal on. I use some really pretty pink flowers and butterfly bling. At the bottom I used that pretty lace again and pearls over that. And on the other side I actually used some cutouts that I actually did from the Cricut cartridge, Wall Decor and More. I really had a fun time playing with that particular cartridge in various different sizes, and then I used the Pearl Images, Pearl Mist, I'm sorry, Pearl Mist on them, and I used either Pearl or the red and just tried to make it pretty. And then there's a place to put photos, a couple little photos. And then on the back side is that one more tag, and it has bling. And on the back side there's also a place for journaling. And my next page, and at the bottom of each of the small pockets, I had added this pearl bling to each one of them, which are recollections from Michael's. It comes 2 to a card, so that was kind of fun. And as you see here on my next page, I have the die cut. I used the heart, and I used red Pearl Mist on that. And then this envelope, tag, actually has a little tiny blue envelope with Pearl Mist on it. And on the back is a place for journaling. And wow, I missed the second envelope, tag. So I guess I'm gonna have to go back and make one more tag. Oh, and I forgot to show you on the first page the side envelope tag. And there's a journaling spot with a nice big butterfly, blue butterfly with pearl misting. On the back, place for a photo. And on this one, I do have the tag on the side. I actually made a little sailboat, misted it with red glimmer mist. I wished I had some blue, but I didn't. And then I bought these. This is also recollection beading from Michael's, and as well as the top, just large ones. I just alternated colors just to make it pop out. The journaling spot on the back. I did put to cover up glue and stuff like that. I use pearls with the organza ribbon. And then that leads us to, since I forgot the second tag, it turns over, and the tall envelope, I have I used the lace, which is really pretty, and used bling and a nice organza bow. On the back, place for journaling. Then my tag down here, I used out of that same wall decor. I actually did 2 lighthouses. One's smaller, misted in pearl. The other one's misted in red. The back, I have some bling and journaling spot. And that makes us to my third page. I have a really pretty little bird on a vine. Misted it with the red pearl mist. And the first little tag is actually a mini book, and I put little pearls on the little flowers. Oops, one fell off. And then I did some bling, and then I velcroed it. And in here is also a place for photos. Or you could put photo and journaling. You could also journal on the flap. Second tag is just, I really like this paper. This paper actually came from, I used it from Quick Quotes, By the Sea, or Seaside. Anyway, it's just very lovely colors, just really pretty. And then on the back, place for journaling. And then the tag over to the side is again, just a bow, and then I added a little brad that holds some of the same organza ribbon. Backside for journaling. And this paper that I used on the pages itself is a Heidi Grace paper, and which I had in my stash for quite a while. And then on the very back of my third page is my another tag, and this particular Eiffel Tower actually came from a Cricut cartridge called Summer in Paris. But there's also a place to journal next to the tower, and then the site can be used for photos. And the tall photo tag just has a butterfly, some little tiny snippet of ribbon trim that I had that, you know, don't throw anything away, save everything. And so then I added more at the very bottom, and so it's a place for photos or journaling. And on my last page I have here a bird again, but this time I switched it around, mirrored it, did it in blue with pearl misting. The first tag has a little green butterfly and just some blue organza ribbon. And I really like the blue organza ribbon because it had swirls in it, and I just thought it was kind of pretty. Backside, just journaling spots with some bling flowers. The second tag on this one has some really pretty lace at the bottom and some very ivory bling, very pretty. Turn it over, a little bling butterfly, and journal for the back. And then this tag comes out, and I just put a little bling to the very end in the corner with a very nice organic ribbon. You turn it over and there's journaling spots with two little bling at the top. Very simple, yet very elegant. And then this is, actually this is also a little pocket down here that could be used to place something in, or, oops, I'm trying to knock things off over here and knock the dog over, you know. She lays at my feet. Anyway, it's a little pocket as well, so you could add a tag or a photo, whatever, but used little really pretty bling butterflies and flowers, and turn it over as a place for journaling. And I also used the flower bling, and this little turn of, I wouldn't call it a flower, but this top of this tag actually is made again from the Stampin' Up! Blossoms Petal Builder. And so that was fun. Just something, oh, and the embossing on the flower on these petals, as well as the front. I actually used a Cuttlebug embossing folder called Turtle, and then I used a Sizzix polka dots embossing folder, and then I bound it with my Zutter, and then I just tied extra foliage of fibers and ribbons, and I really enjoyed doing it and had a lot of fun. I'd appreciate any comments. You can leave here on YouTube or at scrappycounselorblogspot.com. Again, thanks, and you guys have a great day, and have a happy Halloween.